Welcome, ladies and gents, back to another Bingo Blitz episode, and welcome to Marty Maestro, the manager in Ashgabat. Yes, we are here in Turkmenistan ahead of today's Interzone final game, but before we crack on with this one, we do of course have a few games to catch up on, so let's head on into Football Manager. After successfully negotiating our way past North Korean side Ryomyong in the last episode, we then took on Protap in the Malaysian Cup. This of course a group game, I believe. Group D is our group if you are really facetious, but as you can see it was a rather one-sided affair. A 2-0 victory, 22 shots to their 9, 11 on target, more than double theirs on target of 5. Sumara, on the 23rd minute opened things up with a penalty. 43rd minute we made it 2-0 through Zamri, and then we just cruised through the second half to pick up the win. After that, we then played the first leg of today's game, and as you can see, it went rather well. We come into today's episode with a victory in the first leg at home. So, 3-1 victory in that one, but we did have to fight from a goal down. 24 minutes in, they picked up a goal with Mahmudov picked up the opening goal for them. 2 minutes later though, Agiakwa managed to score one thanks to Kalonda's assist. Then it took till the second half, very late on in fact. Zamri grabbed the winner on the 90th minute, and then that final nail in the coffin came from Asri on 90+2. Then to round off our trio of games, we took on the Royal Malaysian Police Football Club, PDRM for short, and well, this finished off our Malaysian Cup group as we picked up a nice 3-0 victory thanks to a Zamri hat-trick. Yes, Zamri managed to grab himself a hat-trick. Rahman even grabbed himself an assist, so did Cabrera. In fact, Rahman grabbed himself 2 assists, 9.6 from Zamri though, making up for Asri, who had a 6.3 and Safari on a 6.2 in this one. Okay, so before we dive into the first of today's 2 games, we are having a quick little look here in the notebook, and as you can see, there's not a whole lot to go through. So first of all, Johor DT set a record for Confederation Cup goals. Now, the previous record was 27 set by Kuwait Sports Club. We have the record now with 28, so solid little job with our scoring front in the Asian Confederation Cup. We then have Yong Yang Hao, who picked up an injury. Now, he bruised his knee whilst making a tackle in training today, 1 to 2 days, so not too long. He isn't a player we're that worried about, but without further ado, let's head on over to the stadium and let's see who's in our lineup for today's game. Okay, ladies and gents, so before we kick off the first game in today's episode, well, as you can see from the first legs, we have a lead, and so does Kuwaiti side Quaid Sia. They, of course, have a lead over Syrian side Al Jaish. We take a 3-1 lead here to Turkmenistan against Altin Asir. But without further ado, who is in our team? Well, we have a full strength lineup and we have strong winds and 11 degrees Celsius here today. Very good pitch condition though. 8,194 tickets have been sold out of a 20,000 capacity, which is a little bit disappointing. Positive to a bounce mentality, we shall do that. They're a decent side. We can always go positive if they manage to pull a goal back or 2 back in this one. But like I previously said, full strength here today. So we've got Santa Claus in goal, a backline of Laudry, Kalonda and Mauricio. Our midfield is Samara, Hongwan, Krasniki and Hanapi. In midfield we have Agiakwa sitting behind Hakim and Zamri. A bench consisting of Malias, Eldstal, Corbinong, Mansour, Safari, Asri and Tuck. But without further ado, let's summon the team, let's crack on with this and stop rambling about. So we've got ourselves some very limited options here today when it comes to our team talk, but are we going punch fists or are we going a bit more assertive and point? Well, you've been on good run of form lately, go out there and impress me. No, we cannot allow complacency to undo all the good work we did in the first leg. Exactly, go out there and treat this as if you've started from scratch. Just pretend you've started from scratch. The 2 goals, perfect advantage. As you can see, they're on 4 wins and a loss. And using the rather OP formation of a 4-2-3-1. I apologise for the croaky voice. I also apologise. Today I just seem to be stumbling over words. So yeah, if I seem a bit stumbly today, I apologise for that one. Also, I've just realised I put our formation up, not theirs. Maybe theirs is a better idea. We can already see our player ratings twice, at the bottom and the middle of the screen. So, Nice thing about this stadium, though, I have noticed already in that upper right corner, we don't have to worry about the signboards clipping into the stadium, which first leg, I believe, we had that issue back at home. But Laudry right now is going to play it up to Samara. Samara finds Hakim. Now inside to Agiakwa, maybe get across to Zamri. Zamri's got plenty of space. You Zamri, please. I know you had a good opportunity to break through and shoot yourself, but Zamri had acres of space. You play it to him, he's all alone. Heck, you play it to him, he plays it back to you. The centre-back has no idea who to follow. Wasted. Wasted opportunity. Come on. Gotta think smart, lads. Think smart. Like I said, treat it as if this is the first leg. Ongwan, though, whips it in. Back post. Hakim can't get onto the end of it. Hakim is chasing the most valuable player in this tournament, by the way. Also, Malias told us that, well, he's going to hold off on his retirement. He's still retiring. He just pushed the date back, I guess. He was going to retire when the league season ended, or not long after the Malaysian Cup, because we've progressed further rounds. He's holding off till basically early on the next season, which is nice to see. He is our backup goalkeeper. It wouldn't really matter too much, but in terms of when we have foreign player limits and we need to take Santa Claus out, put him in, then it would hurt us. But I'm glad this decided to hold off for a little bit. So things are going well, but I know you are capable of better. Exactly. Let's get that one going. I should have done it assertively, but it's okay. We can deal with that. Mauricio throws it into Zamri. What we would like is a goal. A riff coming down this right-hand side. Can I get a good delivery? And no, it's a bad touch. And some of their players, by the way, I'm not even going to attempt to say their names because, as you can see, they're tricky. Maybe I'll shorten them. A riff, though, intercepts it right now. Oh, okay, a riff. Gets it back. Doesn't matter. Gets it across to Zamri now. Zamri plays back outside to a riff. That was a bit of a weird one. Pull it back. You've got support. Krasniki rips it, whips it into Zamri, pulls it back for a riff. Agiakwa, oh, forces a save. Samara's shot is blocked. Oh, again, we look dangerous, but I feel like we should have done more. It's one of those you look and you're just like, how did you not do more with that? Hongwan, though, whips it in, back post. Zamri can't get onto the end of it. It's nodded away, but Kalonda should be able to get this one and play it back, or just take a really bad touch and take it out of play. That was an option too, I guess, Kalonda. Not a good option, but it was an option. And you took it. Bloodhound gang all over again. A bad touch. But, as you can see, a lot of yellow cards for us. Anyone particularly struggling? We do have a few players who are having a rough time. Laudry. I don't know why I keep calling him Laudry. Lowry is on a 6.2. He keeps having bad games. It's worrying me. Anyway, Mauricio, he's also having a rough one. So we're going to take Mauricio off. Both of those are on 6.2s. And yellow cards. We've got a lot of yellow cards to deal with. Oh, sorry, Lowry doesn't have one. Again, I want to say Laudry. Don't know why. Mansour, Hongwan. Yes, Hongwan, 6.5. Yeah. We do have a 6.3 Kalonda, but I don't think we can sub out our entire defense, as tempting as it is in this game. But it's 2-1, by the way, to the Syrian side in the other game. I believe they're 5-1 down, though, from the original legs, so still need 3 more. Still need 3. Eldstal, and that be just take it into extra time or penalties, depending where it goes. Hakim, though, back to Agiakwa. Again, I've still not read up on whether this goes to extra time pens or straight to pens. Agiakwa from range, though, it's not going to matter in our game. 3-1 from the first leg, now 4-1 aggregate, thanks to a beautiful looping effort from Agiakwa. That man, coming up when he's needed. Doesn't score a massive amount. Also, doesn't score a few. He scores quite a lot, but he scores very vital goals. Look at that shot. Beautiful. Couldn't have been much closer to the roof of the goal. Ladies and gents, we've got ourselves in a nice little position here. Also, second game of this episode. I would assume the final of this is going to be after the Malaysian Cup. So we are going to play the quarterfinals of the Malaysian Cup, but we're going to do the second leg of it. I'm going to play the first leg against Sembilan, and then we'll come back for the second leg. Unless the final of this does come before the Sembilan, and then we'll do Sembilan, I guess, as a catch-up. Don't want to do that. We'll try and get the Sembilan second leg in to this one. Hopefully. Hopefully that's how the fixtures fall. Should have probably checked that one out before, but that's the plan. Simbalan, second leg. I'll give you a quick little catch up of how the first leg went. Then we'll play the second leg, see if we progress through to the semi-finals of that. But we picked up a victory in this one, ladies and gents. We are going to yet another final. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Actually, no, sorry. I believe this was the final, wasn't it? So that means we're going through... I don't know where we're going through. We're going somewhere. We've made it through, regardless. I guess this takes us to the... I want to say it's the Champions League qualification. It's like the playoff qualification to get into the groups of the Asian Champions League. Anyways, we've made it past the Turkmenistan side. I'll figure that one out in a bit. I'll see you fine folks back for the Malaysian Cup quarter-final second leg. Oh, sorry, the catch-up and then the second leg in just a second. Oh, aren't you? Oh! Okay, Hakim. Oh! I got football managed. What a smash! Left foot, top corner. Good opportunity to get a good cross in here, perhaps. Back post, Samara! Back in. Hakim's been pushed. Roma, Roma, Gaga, ooh la la. Come on, Samara. Come on, Samara. Let's go, Samara. Has he got green wristband on? Or is he just wearing Razer headset? Peter Pan. Peter Pan. Which, after all that, ended in a 1-1 draw. Right, ladies and gents, so as you can see, the weather is a little bit better here than it was over in Turkmenistan. It's nice, it's calm, it's 34 degrees Celsius, and well, we are going to apply the opposition instructions. I'm not going to change this, although it's probably a good idea, but there's 4,510 tickets that have been sold from our 40,000 capacity good pitch condition here today, and our team selection for today, well, as you can see, there's a suspension to Hanapi, so he's not going to be in the lineup, but Santa Claus is in goal. The backline of Corbin on. You know what? Let's just quickly go over to this. We go to our domestic lineup, which is Corbin on. We then remove you out, swap in Safari, and then to cover for Safari, we shall go Ramanu. Suhaimi could come on, I guess. We don't need a left winger. Krasniki, do you count? No, Krasniki don't count as foreign, even though he's Kosovan. He was born in Kosovo. He's a Kosovan player, but he's also got dual nationality with Malaysia. Very confusing player. Anyway, Krasniki didn't add to the foreign players, hence why I've got him in the reserves, but he really shouldn't be in the reserves. He should be on the bench probably. Anyways, three star potential. Like, he should be on the bench or at least starting. He could be in that Mansour spot. Probably should fix that for future episodes, but there's only a couple of episodes left at least for this season, so we have this one. Krasniki is going to go onto the bench. Anyways, I'll go into what we're going to do with tomorrow's episode and the episode after. So first of all, Santa Claus is in goal. We've got Corbin, Ong, Kalonda and Iyimbila. We then have Samara, Mansour, Agiakwa and Safari in midfield. Cabrera sitting behind Hakim and Zamri. And a bench consisting of Malias, Elstal, Musa, Hongwan, Krasniki, Azri and Tuk. But without further ado, let's go have the team talk and then I'll have a little chit chat about what our plans are for the next couple of episodes. Right, ladies and gents, first of all, sorry if the flow isn't quite right between last segment and this segment. It sounded like there was a construction site in the very next room, so I had to stop things. We're having to re-record this segment. Anyways, Lowry has decided to extend his retirement, so that's going to leave him available for the rest of the season. That's nice of him, very similar to the Malias situation. We also have a little bit of an issue when it comes to future episodes. So, as you can see, we're currently in the Malaysian Cup quarter-finals. Now, if we make it through to the semis and the final. The final is technically after the Asian Confederation Cup final, but we'll do both of those in the next episode. If we don't make it past the semis, well, we'll just be doing the semis in the next episode. But the next episode should be the Malaysian Cup, and then the one after will be the Asian Confederation Cup final, which of course is qualification to the Asian Champions League group playoffs, which is the game to get you into the group stage of the Asian Champions League. Now, that I believe falls into next season. We don't do 2 seasons in Bingo Blitz at a club, so on YouTube, we will be swapping clubs at the end of this season still. I might, for those interested in seeing if we do continue and get into the Champions League, or at least the Asian Champions League, I might do that over on Twitch when I come back from holiday, but that's just something to think about for the future. Right now, we've got ourselves a quarterfinal, not a semi-final, a quarterfinal against Zembiland to play. So there's only one way to really approach this. We're going to go point finger, get rather assertive with this. You've been on a good run. No, we're favourites. Go out there, show them exactly why we are favourites. Let's go pick up a victory. Let's kick this one off. Skip the walkout. We don't need the walkout. As you can see, they are going for the classic 4-4-2. And my coffee has now got a little warmer because I've had to make it out of my coffee machine. But that's never too bad. Never too bad. Just gotta make sure it's drinkable, you know. Can't be too warm, but Zakaria is going to play it back to the halfway line. Thankfully, some of their players are actually possible to pronounce. Kalonda up to Agiaqua. Agiaqua trying to build from the back. We're only 11 minutes into this one. Don't know how he got that one forward, but he's got it forward to Zamri. Now back to Cabrera. He finds Hakim. Hakim, maybe a ball through? No. Ball over the top to Zamri? No? Okay, fine. Finally, he gets to Zamri. Unfortunately, though, he cannot break through their defense now. Hakim, though, coming over to this left-hand side. Perhaps going to get a run going. Yes, passes it over to Samara. Samara could have probably ran onto that instead. Bit flat. It's okay, though. We've won the ball back. Hakim, near post. He should have probably gone far post. A little bit messy, but you know what? We'll take a lead. Take a nice little 1-0 lead as we go 12 minutes into this one. Hakim pouncing on the mistake of the centre-back, not too shabby. So, as you can see here, like I was saying, Samara should have probably bombed it. Instead, really flat cross. It is blocked by the centre-back, but it falls to Hakim. We do not care. Peter, by the way, yellow card. The man, the myth, the legend who grabbed them a goal back. Corbin on though with the interception, gets it to Mansour. Now Agiaqua finds Cabrera. Cabrera back to the Mansour. Where is Mansour going to go with this one? Up to Cabrera. In fact, is anyone struggling today? Corbin On's doing okay. A Yimbalat is on a 6-6. Need to keep an eye on him. Need to keep an eye on Agiaqua's. Ooh. As well. But Hakim gets himself shot off. Samara and Cabrera also need to pick it up. Mainly Cabrera on that yellow card and 6.5. Need more from him. He is, of course, our domestic player who is very good domestically usually. But right now, he's struggling in his final season. So, Cabrera, if you could pick it up in this game, would be nice. Get a few more goals. Also, suggested to stay on our feet. Right now, we have a free kick. So, Cabrera, can he score from this? Can he make up for his poor performance thus far? He's hit the wall. He's got it back. Can he get the second shot off? Ball through to Zamri. Assist, surely. Yes, come on, Zamri. Is he offside? He might be. Yep, he's offside. I could tell. I could tell by the pacing of the highlights. You know, it's one of those. Also, look how many players are offside. We had like 4 or 5 players off there. Aye. We looked like the defence. Right now, though, Cabrera, another opportunity. And Picasso. He's just going to down and collect it. So, Picasso collects the ball. And where is Sembilan going to go with this one? It's a route one up to Raj. Samara wins the header though, nods it on to Safari. And can we grab a second one before half time? We've got about a minute. Cabrera up to Zamri. Zamri's going to turn, passes it. It's now with Hakim. Ball through to Zamri. Zamri's been closed down. He finds Hakim once more though. He's been closed down by the right back. Oh, he gets a shot away. Unfortunately. Cannot keep it down though. Cannot keep it down. Ladies and gents, we head into half time with a 1-0 lead. But as you can see, 3 on target out of 10. We do need to start shooting a lot better. Yes, we're doing great defensively to keep them to 1 shot, 1 on target, but we really need to start shooting better. So things are going well now. Yeah, things are going well. I know you're capable of better, lads. Simple as that. Some players are playing well, some not so much. So it's with Ahmed. Ahmed trying to build from the back, plays it back to the goalkeeper. Pikak. He's probably going to go route one. He's probably going to try and hoof it up to their striker, try and go straight over our midfield. He does, but Colondo will intercept it, nods it onto Zamri. Now Cabrera, 1-2 with him. Ball through to Zamri. Zamri's broken through the defence. Can he score though? No. Just wide of the post. And no, I'm not going to do the whole... I know, I've been going through it the past few episodes. It's become a bad habit. I'm going to wean myself off saying a wee bit. I know. I slipped up, I said it, but gotta say it to point out. Agyakwa, ball up to Cabrera. Cabrera, maybe a ball across to Hakim. You've got support. Oh, the slide tackle sends it to him. Fortunately, though, their goalkeeper made an absolute beauty of a save. So, 50th minute, Cabrera to deliver the corner. Whips it in. Back post. Goalkeeper to come out. And Pikak will win the ball. So, Pikak, probably route one. We're not going to see it, though. So, they're still on one shot, which is nice. Again, let's get some more shots on target though. Cabrera turns, passes it to Agyakwa. He finds Hakim. Shot to Zamri. Zamri maybe a ball through to Hakim now. Agyakwa instead. Ball over the top. You've got plenty of players there to aim for. Zamri. Zamri, you've got support in the middle. Please do not be greedy. I know Hakim can be greedy at times. I know sometimes you think he should have passed to you, and I think he should have passed to you. But you can't do the same thing back to him. It's going to be to the detriment of the club. So, yellow card, tie it out. I think the plan is to take Cabrera off. So, Cabrera can come off. You know what? Krasniki, how do you feel about playing up here? Not as much as Agyakwa. So we'll swap them back. They can go that way. We've then got a yellow card on Safari, one on Kalonda. Safari's having a rough game. In fact, he's about the only one who is having a rough game at the moment. So, Asri can come on. We'll swap you two around. And then I guess we'll hold on to the last one. Because we don't want Kalonda getting sent off. But if he does, we've got the substitute there to take someone else off. And still have our three defenders. Agyakwa plays it back to Hakim. Hakim, where's he going to go with this one? Goes all the way back to Krasniki in the centre circle. And to be honest, we've got a 1-goal lead. 2-1 on aggregate. I don't mind that. Samara up to Zamri. Zamri passes it back. Now Samara inside to Agyakwa. Hakim, lovely triangles. Ball through to... No? Okay, it's gone back. Ball through finally to Adri. And Pikak saves it. Not the greatest shots, admittedly. But Pikak again goes for the route one. Yimbala this time wins the ball in the air against Peter. Samara inside to Zamri. Zamri finds Hakim. No, it's a little too long. But Hakim has been tripped up by Mazuki. And looks like Mazuki's even got away with a warning. Look, he's stood there. Doesn't have a yellow above his head. A little weird. Come on, Samara. Let's grab another one. Yes. Samara slotting away the penalty. Back-to-back games, of course. Grabbed himself his 17th goal of the season. Looked like he was chasing down the linesman there. The linesman's like, oh, don't run at me. Please don't run at me. But, ladies and gents, 2-0 lead. 3-1 on aggregates. It's looking good. It's looking good for the Malaysian Cup. Can we retain this? This is a title we had from last season. Let's try and hold on to it. Let's get that quadruple and perhaps go to the Confederation Cup and get a 5th. Imagine that. Imagine if we can hold this title and push for a 5th one. It would be lovely. Agyakwa, though, turns, passes it to Hakim. Hakim inside to Zamri. Can he get past the defender, though? That is the question. He's got a shot off. Not the greatest shots, though. Rather wasteful, if I do say so myself. By the way, the Asian Confederation Cup, I think we're going to have about 4 players suspended for that, if I remember rightly. So, expect us to have a rough time in that final. Expect a rough time in that final for sure. But right now, it looks like we are going to head to the Malaysian Cup. We are, the Malaysian Cup semi-finals. So, I thank you for joining us in this double header. Hopefully the next one will be a double header too. Hopefully we can make it through the semi-finals and have a final in that one as well. But I thank you all for joining us. I hope you all have a lovely night and goodbye.